Y'all ready for your next comedian? Alright, our next comedian is smarter than a 5th grader. He just got taller than him. Put your hands together for Joe Dunlevy.
Good to be here. My hometown, the Queen City. Yeah, actually I grew up not too far from here, on the streets of Valentine. Valentine? You'd be wrong to assume that I grew up knowing how to do hot yoga, okay?
Yeah!
I actually grew up the youngest of 10 kids. And so people that have the same questions when you come from a big family, they're always like, how did your parents do it? It's called the rhythm method. Unfortunately, they were using the Mayan calendar. Didn't turn out exactly as they wanted. But speaking of crazy, he grew up with 8 older sisters in the litter. So needless to say, I got some brutal hand-me-downs. I was the only boy in my 6th grade class with a John Stamos half shirt. It was like cut off right below the tip. You know, my parents, they worried that I was going to grow up just to be a little too gentle. And stuff like that, and my buddies, they'd be out learning how to make mud pies, and my sisters would be teaching me to apply a mud mask. Hey, don't think the little lady doesn't appreciate that these days. I turned 18 and joined the Marine Corps Reserves. Signed some autographs afterwards. Decided that I wanted to learn more about gunfighting than tickle fighting. But actually, coming from a big family of women prepared me for boot camp. You know, everyone else was complaining about having to wear camouflage. I will say that before boot camp, I never slept with a black man. Hey, don't knock it. He was on the top bunk. I was so inspired, I married a black woman. Words off the racism. But my wife, she hails from the East Coast of Africa. And so when I tell people my wife's Ethiopian, they always want to break out those same played-out jokes about all the starving kids over there. Which ironically, when I told her Dad I was American, he broke out all the jokes about all the fat kids over here. He was like, how do you starve an American? I know that sounds like Borat, I'm working on it. I'm like, I don't know, how do you starve an American? You place his McDonald's coupons in his gym shorts. I'm like, thanks, that's good. My wife, she's also a doctor. So yes, I can afford to not be funny tonight. Who knew I'd look forward to an annual physical? It's like these days, the prostate exam is 3rd base. I'm always like, honey, is it time yet? She's like, no, dear, it's called annual, not weekly. My friends started asking me when we're having kids. And I told them, no, we're going to be happy instead. But then they look at you like, but don't you think you're going to miss out on their first words or the first time you drop them off at school or pick them up from their DWI? Because you live with yourself. But you know, what is raising kids anyway? It's like, you know, they grow up, they go off to college, they get a degree, and then move right back home with you. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I do think I'd make a great dad if we wanted kids. Like, you know, for example, I don't drink since the last arrest. And coincidentally, the quickest way to create a little space on your social calendar is to drive a moped, aka a liquor sickle. Meet me coming through, fellas. actually, I do a lot of corny stuff now for fun, now that I don't drink. You know, used to go out with the fellas, get a few craft beers. Now it's craft shows. Thursday night used to be wine tastings. Now it's froyo tastings. You might see me at TCBY walking around with my little sample cup. Cake batter. But you know, I still do like to throw down with some Cristal Light. Thanks everybody for my time.
One more time, y'all.